Welcome to FOH. What's you rubbing your face for?
It's been a long day, mate. We've got a lot of alcohol in front of us.
But we're pumped. Absolutely pumped.
And you know what we're pumped also? I'd like to point this out. Apart from doing this fabulous cigar, this will be our last review on this deck.
Actually, you're right. This is our last review on this deck.
Last review.
Because as of next week, we're moving to our
new premises?
500 square metres
of nothing but deck.
Pure cigar porn.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Invite only. You guys have got an invitation to join us. But I'm looking forward to that immensely.
It's going to be great.
We've got the awful green walls that we've painted. We've got the
very Cuban
cappuccino carpet. We've got the red chairs. We've got the Cohiba motorbike.
The Montesa is turning up.
Montesa's turning up. So we've got everything going for this place. We are doing the Rafael Gonzalez Corona Extra, and this is an old box of our Rafael Gonzalez we discovered from 2001. Yeah, URE March 01.
So 10 years on this.
10 years on this, Smithy, and we know it's a favourite of the Pigster, and we know that I've always enjoyed these cigars. I think that, but I get a sweetness through the cold draw. Do you get a sweetness?
Yeah, it comes through a touch of tea.
Yeah. The wrap is nothing special.
No, there's nothing
on this.
Too spectacular.
It's not too much oil on there, but it's just a lovely. It feels good. How's he drawn that?
It was a bit tight. I'm just trying to open it up a tad.
Seems
that seems Lisa's leaving.
For you? Yeah, but it's 3:30 in the afternoon. Lisa's gone. What's your experience with these cigars?
Very little. I haven't had many Corona Extras. I've had a couple of the
Petite Coronas.
The Petite Coronas. They've always been okay. They're not something I reach for, but then again, we don't have too many of them sitting around. So what's your experience with them, huh? You like these?
I've always enjoyed them. I mean, I love the complexity to them. Let's hope that these will showcase that complexity. We can discuss it. Smithy, opening thoughts.
Look, I've gotten 3 or 4 draws into it, but a beautiful sweet opening. Sugary sweetness there, very very light ash, and yeah, quite enjoyable. Touch below medium. I'd just go light even to this point.
Yeah, medium light. But you're right, that sugar plum type flavour it's just a unique.
It's a very sweet, nice opening.
But if this goes the way I think, you wait to see how it develops.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't think I'm going to enjoy it if it remains that sweet.
I would. I love sweet tooth. I love sweet tooth.
Yeah.
But I think there's a couple of changes.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's
what I love to see about Cuban cigars, the change, the voice, the journey that you get through them. But what a beautiful, classy, structured opening.
Yeah, it's hard to see why we don't sell more of them. No. On that,
On this.
Yeah, from there, five draws.
If we were a cigar aficionado, we'd
throw it out. 93.
Smithy, are you getting bread and butter pudding? End of the first third?
I wouldn't have said bread and butter pudding, but I'll say that bread and butter, that toastiness, touches that sweetness has mellowed a bit, but in an enjoyable sweetness.
Yeah.
It's moved from the light into the medium world. It's a gorgeous cigar. I've had to give it an extra cut because there's a bit of a tight draw, but very enjoyable cigar. Very enjoyable.
I'm loving this, guys. I mean, this is yet again. I mean, the sweetness of an aged Hoy de Montreuil des Dieux.
Yeah, very much.
But with an element of toast that makes it Rafael Gonzalez, and hence the bread and butter pudding analogy. I mean, I just can't believe they got rid of them. It was just poor marketing. At the end of the day, guys, it's just poor marketing. They just couldn't market it well enough.
There's one of those things that, it is not so much subtle, but they're delicate flavours. Is that, the cigars that are still around today are, more robust and big, hitch in the face sort of things.
To a point.
I'm just putting it out there.
No. To a point. I think I think one of the biggest issues is that, China doesn't even know with all due respect to our Chinese members, Rafael Gonzalez doesn't exist in China.
Yeah. There's a lot of markets where it doesn't exist.
Rafael Gonzalez really doesn't exist in the Middle East to any great extent. So they're in their key markets, their key expansion markets. In Russia, seriously, big chance, none. So in their key markets, it's just a non-product. That's not the fault of the cigar. The cigar is brilliant.
Yeah.
What the fault is just a lack of a marketing plan to relaunch it, to showcase it, to, you know, this is where the LE series should be such a great series. Is the LE series should be a Rafael Gonzalez to showcase to the world what Rafael Gonzalez really should be. And that is your lead in, so they can actually look at them and explore the Corona Extra, the Petite Corona. It's a beautiful cigar. It's a beautiful brand that just has died through lack of love. It's no different to a plant. If you stop watering it, it will eventually die. And that's what they've done with this.
That reminds me, we watered the plant.
Yeah, I did. I watered it on Saturday. But if you know, they've stopped giving love, they've stopped providing nutrients, nothing, sustenance to this cigar, and it's died on the vine, and they use those numbers as saying, oh, well, there you go. Seriously, we can do that with anything.
I'd love to see that, as a relaunch, as an LE into those markets would just be superb.
And then bring it back in.
Yeah, totally.
And use the LE for a useful program to showcase
highlight
what it is.
Their great cigar.
If you're not going to call it LE, call it the Heritage Program,
or something.
So you bring it back in and do that. Either way, it's about relaunching things into new markets. And I understand how Russia, UAE, and China is so important. But they need to have a reason to purchase. They're not going to go purchase this the way it is, because they don't know it, they don't understand it, they don't understand the history of the brand, the love of the brand. So we need to do it a different way. We're back to you at the end of the second third.
We're back.
We're back, and we're into our, I'm going to finish the second third, but mate, I'm full on 93, 94 at this point in time.
It is a gorgeous cigar. I know where you're coming from, that bread and butter pudding. I've gotten that sweetness and the breadiness all combined with that touch of creaminess there. My only concern is I'm having a bit of a tougher draw on it.
You got a tighter draw than I have on this. Mine's a pulled draw. But yours is probably pulled plus.
It's a bit tougher, but
that's always, and to be honest, that has been a problem with Rafael Gonzalez Corona Extras. I mean, their construction hasn't always been consistent, but the flavour profile when you get it right
gorgeous. It's a gorgeous cigar.
Is milk and honey.
I see where Piggy's coming from. I don't want to give him much credit.
I've spent a lot of time with Piggy. She spent a little bit of time with Piggy, but
time you want back?
Not really. I mean, look forward to spending some more time in Vegas with you, mate. But can I honestly say that he knows his cigars. And if he says this is your favourite, one of his favourite cigars, you understand why. See, that's the beauty about Cuban cigars. I mean, you can we've gone through the Sancho Panza, and which was just beautiful in its own right. And yet this is a completely different
totally
cigar.
Different cigar.
That is the richness of Cuban tobacco. What they can actually do with it. And there's no escaping that fact. And we are mixing it with what? How are you going to pronounce that, mate?
You're making me pronounce
Yes,
this.
I am. Yeah, seriously?
Lagavulin.
Lagavulin, yeah. What a beautiful whiskey.
16-year-old whiskey, given to us by Justin. Thank you very much, mate.
Justin from
Florida, from Jacksonville, Florida. Who was out here last week.
And we had a great time with you, Justin. Fantastic. And thank you so much for bringing this bottle around, which we shared half of it last week.
And now we're today.
Well done, mate. Where are you ranking this at this point in time?
I'm putting it in look, I'm not going to go to 93. I'm 91, 92 area. Purely, I'm taking a point off that
the draw.
That draw's a bit tighter for me.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough.
But it's a gorgeous cigar. It is. It's a solid 91, 92 cigar.
93 at this point in time.
It's gotten a little heavier, a little darker.
True. Charcoal?
Charcoal, exactly. And in a good sense. Those sweet notes have just come off a touch.
Mine's gone completely.
Yeah, mate, I said 91, 92.
We've gone that whole...
Mate, it's a 92, 93 cigar any day of the week. Any day of the week. Superb cigar. Mate, you're burning your fingers there.
I agree. I mean, honestly, it started with that immense sweetness. It's gone through that I think I called it
toasty bread and butter pudding.
And we've transformed yet again into a
great journey.
It's been a nice journey all the way through.
It's been a superb journey.
That's what I love about Cuban cigars, people. I mean, you can't get that anywhere else. You just can't get it. You can't.
And mate, what a great way to end the reviews on the deck.
I think so.
You know,
I mean, it's been. Look, Wait till you see the new deck, guys. It's brilliant. But can I honestly say this is a 92 cigar for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, 92. To Mikey at HSA, can I honestly say, we know each other, we get on well, but seriously consider this as one of those great cigars to bring out as early.
I think I want to put it out there now, right now, mate. Let's insist that HSA bring out the heritage range. That
We've
heritage
been talking
range.
about it for a long time. A heritage range, get rid of the LEs to a certain
just
degree.
Bring out
heritage
those cigars that
but
aren't the great sellers, but are great cigars.
we looked at this package before. Honestly, guys, seriously. Duty free, that's what it looks like.
Yeah. You're not picking that up off the shelf with excitement. It's not catching your attention in a room full of cigars.
And 35% of all Habanos HSA cigars or Habanos cigars are sold duty free. But what a shame. What an absolute shame this cigar's gone. What a great piece of history the cigar is.
Was.
Was. Let's hope that it's not resigned to history. And that I hope to see the cigar back in many years to come.
It's a big concern that, in 10 years' time, people will have to go onto YouTube to watch this review to understand what Rafael Gonzalez Corona Extra was like. Really, two ordinary dudes sitting on a balcony having a cigar and a scotch.
Very ordinary dudes on a balcony. It's not fair.
No,
it's not right.
It's not fair. You should all be able to enjoy this.
Right. We will actually have the cigar back, but it may just take a couple of years. Cheers, guys. Until next week.
Till the new deck.
Until the new deck. Look forward to it. Hasta luego.